There's a generation right now who, like, I just was at the Bethel teen camp. Those of you know who Bill Johnson was here. I went and did his youth camp. I haven't done a youth camp in years, and they asked me to come. And I was like, sure, I'll do your youth camp. You guys are radical. We'll see what happens. And I went up there, and I released words of knowledge and prophetic words. And I said, now it's your turn. You guys are going to do it. So one of the little girls who's only 12, if my 12-year-old girl, I don't have a 12-year-old, but she's 2. If she was 12 and she did this, I would be like, that's my girl. She's going for it. But she goes up and she's practicing, and I said, take risks, you guys, take risks. And she tells another little girl who's like 13 or 14, I think she was 14 actually, she says, you're going to receive the most important phone call of your life today. The Lord just told me that. That's a risk. They're up in a camp. I didn't even have cell phone service. I mean, it was out in the mountains. I was like, good luck. I can't even call my wife right now. Like, I was like going, can you hear me now? It wasn't working. And so the little girl later on that day, and I didn't hear when the word was originally given, they were in a small team. Later on the day, we had testimony time from it, and the other little girl gets up, and she says, my mom abandoned my family 7 years ago. She's been in rehab for 18 months, and my dad allowed her to call me, but I didn't know she was even in rehab or that she was coming back, but he allowed her to call me. I just got the call an hour ago and starts bawling and says, I'm having a restoration. My family, she's coming home. And we're like... So if 12-year-olds can take some deep risks, you can too. And the only thing that is setting, I think, my gifting apart is that, and my friend Shawn Bolz was talking to me today and was asking me some questions like, what do you do with all the stuff that's really risky and hard? And I say, I usually start with that, and it flops a lot. And I start with that with unbelievers. I start with that with people behind the scenes. I've been in like casinos and in clubs and in all kinds of places in the last year that I literally start with the riskiest thing. And a lot of times it doesn't happen. So then I have to have enough emotional awareness and I can't take myself too seriously where I go, oh, that was kind of fun that I tried that, huh? Too bad it didn't work. Let's try again. Can I try again? Can I do a do-over? And people are just really gracious because people, one, are intrigued that we're Christians and we're trying to be connected to God that way. And they don't expect perfection because they know we're humans too. And number 2, if God does show up, they'll forget everything you said that wasn't connected.